Sa dami ng lumabas na high-end phones in the past few weeks, may isang potential flagship killer na hindi masyado napansin. Ito ay ang Tecno Phantom X2 Pro 5G. Tecno's newest flagship phone potentially has what it takes to play with the big boys like the Xiaomi 13, the OnePlus 11, and dare I say it, the Samsung Galaxy S23, and has all the trappings of a potential flagship killer. Pero meron siyang major flaw. Hi guys, my name is John, and this is our full review of the Tecno Phantom X2 Pro 5G. Simulan natin ang review na to sa sobrang laking camera module sa likod. Medyo on the fence pa ako sa design niya, pero kudos to Tecno for trying something new sa market. Tecno also did something legitimately cool dun sa design ng case. Nilagyan niya ng integrated kickstand yung included case sa box para pwedeng hindi dumikit yung camera module sa telepono pag nilapag mo siya sa table. Dalawang colorways yung available para sa Tecno Phantom X2 Pro 5G. Mars Orange at Stardust Gray na review unit namin. Between the two, mas gusto ko yung low-key Stardust Gray kasi sobrang skandaloso ng Mars Orange variant pag nakita mo siya sa personal. Mas elegant at mas malamig sa mata yung Stardust Gray at mas low profile yung itsura at least until makita mo yung higanting camera module sa likod. Overall, okay yung build quality ng Tecno Phantom X2 Pro na medyo nakakagulat kasi hindi naman normally gumagawa ng high-end phone si Tecno. Sobrang nakuha nila yung flagship feel sa design ng Phantom X2 Pro. The phone's back is rounded to aid in ergonomics, pero medyo unbalanced yung telepono dahil sa laki at bigat ng camera module niya sa likod. Medyo makitid yung phone, which allows for easier one-handed operation, though the side effect here is that the phone is quite tall. May mga malilit lang ako na suggestions to improve the overall build quality of Tecno's next flagship phone. For one thing, may sharp edges yung power button and yung mga pre-installed screen protector niya, medyo malaki na ang chance na matanggal kasi hindi maganda yung pagkalagay niya. So yung mga issue na yun, medyo maliliit, pero ito, medyo malaki. The biggest issue that I have with the design of the phone is wala siyang IP water resistance. Sa presyo na hinihingi nila para sa phone na to, medyo required talaga ang water resistance para ma-justify yung pera na nilalabas mo. The frame is made out of metal and the display is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus, which is surprisingly just like other phones in the market like the Samsung Galaxy S23. So speaking of the display, okay din yung nasa teleponong ito. The front AMOLED panel is curved and measures 6.8 inches. Medyo mas mababa yung maximum brightness niya at just 500 nits. Though, kita pa rin naman yung display kahit medyo mataas yung araw pag nasa labas ka. Full HD Plus yung resolution niya at meron siyang 120Hz screen with dynamic refresh rate, meaning automatic na bumababa at tumataas yung refresh rate niya depende sa ginagawa mo to conserve power. The display quality is good for the price pero obviously medyo behind pa rin to sa mga comparable smartphones like the OnePlus 11, Samsung Galaxy S23, and the Xiaomi 13. Okay, pag-usapan na natin yung higanting camera module sa likod. So yung highlight feature dito ay yung motorized telephoto/portrait camera na lumalabas every time you use the 2.5x zoom. One big difference dito kumpara sa ibang brands ay yung aperture niya. The zoom camera has a f1.5 aperture lens, which collects more light than a typical telephoto lens. Ang advantage nito ay mas magandang portrait photos, at least in theory. Kasi mas maraming ilaw yung nakukuha mo, mas well-lit yung subject. Yung telephoto sensor niya ay Samsung ISOCELL JN1, which is a 50 megapixel sensor. The main camera is a 50 megapixel ISOCELL GNV, the same sensor that is on the Vivo X80 Pro. It has a f1.9 aperture and PDAF. The last camera on the back is a 30 megapixel ultra-wide camera, and there's a 32 megapixel f2.5 selfie camera on the front. Mukhang impressive on paper yung mga cameras ng teleponong ito, pero may malaking problem siya. Both the telephoto and the main cameras do not have OIS. The Tecno Phantom X2 Pro 5G makes up for it with EIS when you're shooting videos, pero when you're shooting photos, there's really no stabilization. That being said, okay yung image quality ng photos from the Tecno Phantom X3 Pro 5G. There's plenty of details in the shots and the dynamic range wasn't too shabby. The Tecno Phantom X3 Pro 5G is powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 9000 processor. It comes in a single variant in the Philippines. You get 12 gig of RAM and 256 gig of storage. While the MediaTek Dimensity 9000 is a great processor, don't get us wrong, medyo dehado ang Tecno Mobile Phantom X3 Pro 5G, lalo na pag tinapat mo siya sa ibang flagship phone na naka-Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 or kahit Gen 1. So that being said, okay naman yung Dimensity 9000 for everyday use, at least sa experience ko. It's capable of running Genshin Impact and other GPU-intensive games as well, pero mas smooth pa rin yung gameplay on high settings sa Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 phones kumpara sa kanya. But if you're talking about everyday use, the Dimensity 9000 processor is perfectly fine, perfectly capable of handling all of the apps that you use every day. As far as battery goes, the Tecno Phantom X2 Pro 5G has a 5160 mAh battery in it, which is good enough to keep it running for a full day with a little bit of juice left over at the end of the working day. So another thing I didn't like with the Tecno Phantom X2 Pro 5G is the UI. I'm very sensitive when it comes to UI, and the UI in this particular phone was too mid-rangey for me. Hindi siya kasing polished like the ones sa OnePlus 11 or the Samsung Galaxy S23. It's a matter of taste, of course. Baka sa inyo, okay lang siya. Pero sa akin, na naka-experience na ng mga UI na yon, sinabi ko sa ibang telepono, medyo hindi siya pumasa. May fast charging din ang Tecno Phantom X2 Pro 5G, pero limited lang siya sa 45 watts compared to other flagship phones na pumapalo ng 66 watts or even 120 watts. Medyo mabagal ang 45-watt charging. The fact na walang wireless charging here, medyo let down siya considering yung presyo niya. So, ang tanong ngayon, dapat mo ba bilhin ang Phantom X2 Pro 5G? Sa presyo niya right now, hindi siya worth it. The Phantom X2 Pro 5G has a price of 42,999, which is expensive considering the things that it does not have. Talagang nasaktan yung Phantom X2 Pro 5G with the lack of water resistance, wireless charging, lack of OIS, at comparatively slow charging speeds versus the competition, especially considering the price it has. Siguro kung isa lang dun sa mga na-mention ko ay wala, pwede pa, pero pag pinagsama-sama mo siya, and if you compare it to other feature-rich smartphones na medyo malapit sa price niya, it's really not worth it. Siguro the only time that I would recommend buying this phone if it goes on sale, if it goes below 40,000 pesos, definitely pwede mo siyang i-grab, pwede mo siyang bilhin. But right now, at the price that it has, it's really not worth it. So that's pretty much it for me. My name is John Nieves. Like, subscribe, comment. Yun lang. Thank you very much. Ang popogi at ang ganda nyo lahat.